guys, welcome to the preview and the predicted lineup. Newcastle against Arsenal, Carabao Cup second leg, and Carabao Cup semi-final second leg. And listen, we're coming into this game 2-0 down, and we've got a kind of a bit. The term is wake ourselves up from the first leg, because back then we were on a poor run of form, hadn't won in a few games, and question marks about Arteta and whatnot. And then the same week we get knocked out of the FA Cup, and then it's always a disaster, and then we hit form again, and this club is sideways and backwards, seriously. And listen, it's a huge opportunity to get to a final. I had this belief that we could turn it around. If you'd asked me two weeks ago, I would have said no. There's no chance we're turning it around. But there is just that little confidence, bit of confidence in me, that I feel something's gonna happen. And I feel us going to St James's Park, we're gonna play. We're not gonna put 10 men behind the ball and, let them attack us. We're going to be playing. And the system Newcastle play is kind of a bit similar to ours in a way. And the way they set up in games is very similar to how we set up and how we play. Sometimes we can play quite a low block, and Newcastle intend to do that quite a lot. It's like Spurs' high line, except they play a very, very low block. And it's hard for teams to go up to St James's Park and score, which is why teams struggle up there, because they're very good at home. And I look at Newcastle's previous few results, haven't been great, to be fair. Fulham went up there on the weekend and beat them. I think they got battered by Bournemouth there, 4-1. So St James's Park is a winnable place, and any team can go there and get 3 points, and that has been proved this season. Bournemouth have gone there, done it. Fulham gone there, done it. I think 2 other teams have gone there and done it this season. We went there early in November, lost 1-0. Newcastle scored. Isaac with a fantastic header. I still remember that game, and then they just sat back and made us attack the whole game, and they went defensive, brought on defenders, went 5 at the back, and that's when I knew it was pretty much game over then. And but I thought this time around it's going to be a lot different. I'm looking back to that first leg and thinking what went wrong. The mistakes that we made in the first leg. Not marking Isaac, giving him all the space in the world, and Anthony Gordon as well. He's another dangerous player. He's another quality player to watch as well. So listen. We're gonna have to be on our game, and if we want to win something this season, we're gonna have to put in 120% performance in this game, because think about mathematically we are out of the Carabao Cup, but you never know what happens in football. Obviously last night I was watching the Middlesbrough Sunderland game, not the Chelsea West Ham game. And that was a very, very interesting and entertaining game. Of course, both sides in the Championship, both sides are rivals as well. So a bit of a rivalry there between them. And I'm speaking about that game because Newcastle and Sunderland are rivals, and they're playing 2 days apart each other. And they're playing 2 days apart from each other. Now, I know this has no concept on Arsenal or our game against Newcastle on Wednesday, but I just want to highlight something to you now. Sunderland won the game 3-2. Middlesbrough more or less scored 2 own goals. Ryan Giles and George Edmondson. And that was... Middlesbrough is near Newcastle and Sunderland. So Sunderland went away from home to a tough place, the Riverside, and got 3 points. Meaning we can go to St James's Park and get the win. Send us to Wembley. Send us to Wembley. It's a huge game. It's going to be a huge day tomorrow. Huge game for Arsenal. We just have to go about our business, and we just have to get our job done. It's as simple as that. We can't worry about the threats that Newcastle can cause, because they can cause you some threats. I know that they're not on form at the moment, and players like Isaac and Gordon and Murphy are not on form at the moment, but they can still cause you. They can still cause you problems. On one mistake against a team like Newcastle, who are a quality side. I don't like them, but they are a quality side. You can't take that away from them. You'll be punished, and we were punished at the Emirates, and quite deservedly as well, because they were the better team. And if we put a performance in like we did against Man City, I reckon we can turn it around. And how we won 5-1 against Man City, I will never fucking know. I'm so happy with that win, man. But yeah, listen, team selection for this game is going to be very, very interesting. You know, who do you put where? Obviously, it's our last game before we travel to Dubai for a week, so Dubai, baby. Dubai. We love Dubai, don't we? But yeah, listen, with that said, let's go and get into the predicted lineup. Starting off in goal, David Raya. Very, very straightforward choice. I think he was the unsung hero against Man City. The saves he was making was superb. Straightforward. Into the back four, left back, Lewis Skelly. Keep him in there. Solid, absolute dynamite of a defender. Up against the likes of Jacob Murphy. He's got to be careful. He has to be careful. But I thought, you know, the little Haaland thing against Man City, they will just stay humble. Haaland, who the F are you and whatever. Lewis Skelly, straightforward. Into the centre-backs, first of all, Gabriel. Again, a very, very straightforward choice, you know. Gabriel locking down the likes of Haaland as he does. Gabriel locking down the likes of Erling Haaland, and he's got to do it against Isaac, and he can't falter, he can't mistake. It's as simple as that. Gabriel, straightforward. Next to him, William Saliba. Again, a very, very straightforward choice. I thought was immense against Man City. Again, looking down the likes of Haaland, Marmoush, Foden, etc. Doing what he has to do. Doing what Saliba does best. Straightforward. Right back will be Julian Timber. Again, right now it's a straightforward choice. Ben White isn't far back from returning. Tomiyasu, I think is going to be a bit longer. But Timber's our only option at the moment. No Thomas Partey at right back, please. Julian Timber. Into the midfield, first of all, Thomas Partey. I thought he was exceptional against City. He was my man of the match against Man City. It was him or Trossard for my man of the match against City. He was absolutely superb. He was brilliant. The goal he scored, the ball, the way he was fucking played the overhead through ball to Martinelli, and he was just so good against Man City. He always has a good game against Man City because he fucking owns them, because he's Thomas Partey, innit? But yeah, listen, Thomas Partey. Just in front of him, Declan Rice. Gonna need a huge performance. Huge performance in Newcastle's midfield. He'll be up against the likes of Bruno Guimaraes and Joe Linton, and I hate both of them. Fucking hell, I can't stand either of them, but they are good players. I'll give them that one. But yeah, Declan Rice he's looking back like to his old self again, and that is what I am so fucking grateful for. Into the attacking three on the left hand side will be Martinelli. I feel this game has the space for him to pick out pockets. You know, pick out what he's got to do at what certain time and how he does it as well, and straightforward. Through the middle, Martin Odegaard. Again, a very, very straightforward choice. Looking like his old self again, which is superb to see. Gonna need a huge captain's performance to captain his side to a final, and to have belief in this team that we can get to to this final, because I want it. Us as fans want to get to this final, and I'm sure the fucking players and managers and staff and owners do as well. So Odegaard is in charge of that. Odegaard is the man that we're going to be looking at tomorrow, thinking which way are you telling the likes of Martinelli to go and Havertz, and what are you trying to, where are you going yourself, where you signalling to, where you passing the ball to, who you. A lot of things to be said about Odegaard tomorrow. It's going to be a very interesting game for him, but yeah, he starts for me. On the right hand side, Ethan Nwaneri. Superb footballer. Absolute superb footballer. Do not even mention. I'm not even going to sit here and mention how good he is. He is so good. I don't know how the fuck he's so good, but he just is. A goal he scored against City. What? He's my guy, Ethan Nwaneri, innit? starts for me on the right hand side. And up front as the main striker, false nine, whatever you want to call it, Kai Havertz. Again, we ain't got much choice up there, to be honest. To be quite honest with you, injuries have been lacking, and we've been lacking injuries. And all we had to do in the transfer window was sign a striker. Tried to go after Matthias Tel, but he snubbed us for Spurs, the prick. But yeah, listen, I'm nervous, man. I'm actually nervous. I want to go there and turn it around and send us to Wembley against Liverpool Spurs. Please, Arsenal. Please. If you're new around here, smash like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you lot soon. I'm out of here.